Dubai's geographical proximity to Iran made it an important trade location. The town of Dubai was an important port of call for foreign tradesmen, chiefly those from Iran, many of whom eventually settled in the town. By the beginning of the 20th century, it was an important port. At that time, Dubai consisted of the town of Dubai and the nearby village of Jumeirah, a collection of some 45 arish, palm leaf, huts. By the 1920s, many Iranians settled in Dubai permanently, moving across the Persian Gulf. By then, amenities in the town grew and a modern quarter was established. Al-Bastakia, U200A 21-23, U200A Dubai was known for its pearl exports until the 1930s. The pearl trade was damaged irreparably by the 1929 Great Depression and the innovation of cultured pearls. With the collapse of the pearling industry, Dubai fell into a deep depression and many residents lived in poverty or migrated to other parts of the Persian Gulf. In 1937, an oil exploration contract was signed which guaranteed royalty rights for Dubai and concessionary payments to Sheikh Saeed bin Maktoum. However, due to World War II, oil would not be struck until 1966. U200A 36-37, U200 and the early days since its inception. Dubai was constantly at odds with Abu Dhabi. In 1947, a border dispute between Dubai and Abu Dhabi on the northern sector of their mutual border escalated into war. Arbitration by the British government resulted in a cessation of hostilities. Quote, despite a lack of oil, Dubai's ruler from 1958, Sheikh Rashid bin Saeed Al Maktoum, used revenue from trading activities to build infrastructure. Private companies were established to build and operate infrastructure, including electricity, telephone services and both the ports and airport operators. An airport of sorts, a runway built on salt flats, was established in Dubai in the 1950s and, in 1959, the Emirate's first hotel, the Airlines Hotel, was constructed. This was followed by the Ambassador and Carlton Hotels in 1968. Sheikh Rashid commissioned John Harris from Halcrow, a British architecture firm, to create the city's first master plan in 1959. Harris imagined a Dubai that would rise from the historic centre on Dubai Creek, with an extensive road system, organized zones, and a town centre, all of which could feasibly be built with the limited financial resources at the time. 1959 saw the establishment of Dubai's first telephone company, 51% owned by IAL, International Air Radio Limited, and 49% by Sheikh Rashid and local businessmen, and in 1961 both the electricity company and telephone company had rolled out operational networks. The water company, Sheikh Rashid was chairman and majority shareholder, constructed a pipeline from wells at Arweer and a series of storage tanks, and by 1968, Dubai had a reliable supply of piped water. On 7 April 1961, the Dubai-based MV Dara, a 5,000-ton British-flagged vessel that plied the route between Basra, Iraq, Kuwait and Bombay, India, was caught in unusually high winds off Dubai. Early the next morning, in heavy seas off al-Quwain, an explosion tore out the second-class cabins and started fires. The captain gave the order to abandon ship, but 2 lifeboats capsized and a second explosion occurred. A flotilla of small boats from Dubai, Sharjah, Ajman and al-Quwain picked up survivors, but 238 of the 819 persons on board were lost in the disaster. The construction of Dubai's first airport was started on the northern edge of the town in 1959 and the terminal building opened for business in September 1960. The airport was initially serviced by Gulf Aviation, flying Dakotas, Herons and Viscounts. But Iran Air commenced services to Shiraz in 1961. In 1962, the British political agent noted that many new houses and blocks of offices and flats are being built. The ruler is determined, against advice from the British authorities, to press on with the construction of a jet airport. More and more European and Arab firms are opening up and the future looks bright. In 1962, with expenditure on infrastructure projects already approaching levels some thought imprudent, Sheikh Rashid approached his brother-in-law, the ruler of Qatar, for a loan to build the first bridge crossing Dubay's Creek. This crossing was finished in May 1963 and was paid for by a toll levied on the crossing from the Dubai side of the creek to the Deira side. BOAC was originally reluctant to start regular flights between Bombay and Dubai, fearing a lack of demand for seats. However, by the time the asphalt runway of Dubai Airport was constructed in 1965, opening Dubai to both regional and long-haul traffic, a number of foreign airlines were competing for landing rights. In 1970, a new airport terminal building was constructed which included Dubai's first duty-free shops. Throughout the 1960s, Dubai was the center of a lively gold trade, with 1968 imports of gold at some £56 million. This gold was, in the vast majority, re-exported, mainly to customers who took delivery in international waters off India. The import of gold to India had been banned and so the trade was characterized as smuggling. Although Dubai's merchants were quick to point out that they were making legal deliveries of gold, and that it was up to the customer where they took it. In 1966, more gold was shipped from London to Dubai than almost anywhere else in the world. Only France and Switzerland took more, at 4 million ounces. Dubai also took delivery of over $15 million worth of watches and over 5 million ounces of silver. The 1967 price of gold was $35 an ounce, but its market price in India was $68 an ounce, a healthy markup. Estimates at the time put the volume of gold imports from Dubai to India at around 75% of the total market.